just getting yourself body quiet and your breath quiet. I'm going to let you all go to a place where you can lie down comfortably. If you can, you don't have to lie down. You could stay seated. And I'm trying to find one thing while we get there. And then I'll put everybody on mute. Give me one. Oh, there we go. All right. So this will be about a 10-minute, both loving kindness and self-compassion practice. This could be done seated, it could be done lying down, but as you begin, I want you to pay attention to your alignment. I say that there's always room for refinement here, which means I want you to see that your head and neck are in alignment with the torso, whether you're lying down or you're seated. And then I also want you to see that your arms are down by your sides, palms facing up if you're lying down. If you're seated, they're just at your lap. And legs are uncrossed. And be aware that you have support beneath you right now, and see what you can do to let yourself be held by that support. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And then be aware of your breath. So you cannot experience a past breath or a future breath. So your breath is one way to help arrive into the here and the now. And as you feel your body breathe, I want you to say to yourself, right now, there is nowhere to go. There is nothing to do. There's nowhere to be other than right here, right now, taking care of each moment as it arises. Self-compassion entails being warm, being understanding towards ourselves when we're in pain, when we're suffering, when we fail, when we feel inadequate. And rather than ignoring that pain or even inflicting more pain with self-criticism, self-compassion really allows us just to recognize that being imperfect, failing, experiencing difficulties, illness, it's inevitable. And this teaches us to be more gentle when confronted with these experiences rather than getting angry when life falls short of our set ideals. And the research was really promising on self-compassion. And a lot of us have compassion for others, but not necessarily for ourselves. And our brains and our bodies have an innate capacity to both give and receive. And we are able to soothe our own pain and tap into that caregiving system. So I'll be saying a series of phrases that are designed to help us facilitate self-compassion. There are three components. This research is by Dr. Kristen Neff. And we're bringing into our mind's eye a situation where we feel some pain or a measure of suffering, where we're worried about something that has happened or might happen. So think about that now. So finding it, getting in touch with it, and really bringing it into your mind's eye and heart. And then pause and hold it. And you're holding it in mindful awareness and just being present to the fact that there's something painful. And then invite you to some language that speaks to you. So you might say to yourself something like, "This is really hard right now," or "Right now I am really struggling." As you do, you're actually turning towards the difficulty, acknowledging it, maybe even naming it. That this right now is a moment of pain, suffering. The second part of this is a phrase that allows us to recognize that suffering is a part of life, reminding ourselves of our common humanity with one another. And you'll find eventually language that speaks to you, but it might be something like, "It's totally normal to feel this way. Of course, you feel this way." And other people are going through similar situations. Their suffering or pain might be different, but it's the suffering that is truly part of our human experience, and feel it. And the third part of this self compassion break is, as you feel this and acknowledge that you and others are in pain, may I be kind to myself in this moment. Support bringing kindness to yourself. You may even place a hand over your own heart or any place that would feel soothing, comforting. Feel the warmth of your own hands. Feel the gentle touch. It's as if there is just a stream of care and warmth through your hands, through your palm, into your own being. And as you hold your hand there, you might say something like, "May I be kind to myself." Perhaps you would use language with yourself that you would use with a good friend who you cared about, going through a similar situation, something like, "I'm here for you. It's going to be okay. I care about you. I know this is hard and I'm sorry." You might even try calling yourself by your own name, but you find an expression that feels natural to express your deep wish that you be heard, you be well, you be free from suffering. It's going to be okay. Notice how your body feels, allowing any sensation just to be the way it is in this moment. And much like self compassion, we also have the capacity to cultivate greater self kindness. This practice involves mentally sending goodwill, kindness, and warmth to ourselves and eventually to others. And you start by establishing a strong sense of loving kindness. So you take your attention into your heart. And as you're breathing, feel as though you're being rocked and soothed by the rhythm of your own breath. Beginning to breathe in a feeling of kindness, of love for yourself. And now say to yourself, may I be well, healthy, and strong. Breathe this in. Breathe in. May I be happy. May I abide in peace. May I feel safe and secure. May I feel loved and cared for. And then I want you to call to mind someone who evokes feelings of warmth and love, someone whom you feel safe and whole, someone that it would be really easy to send these same well wishes. Hold them in your mind's eye and in your heart and say to this person, may you be well, healthy, and strong. May you be happy. May you abide in peace. May you feel safe and secure. And may you feel loved and cared for. And then right now, we can all send those same well wishes to each other. So just told everybody on this call, say to one another, may you be well, healthy, and strong. May you be happy. May you abide in peace. May you feel safe and secure. And may you feel loved and cared for. The practice always concludes with yourself. So again, repeat, may I be well, healthy, and strong. May I be happy. May I abide in peace. May I feel safe and secure. May I feel loved and cared for. As you take a little deeper breath, just be aware of that sense of inner well-being, grace, peace, kindness, and love. Allow that to be the guiding force of your thoughts, speech, and actions as you move out into the day. You can take just a little deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And when you're ready, you can come back to your camera.